Alright guys, I'm going to show you how to rebuild, you got a dripping faucet here. I'm going to show you how to replace the stems and seals in it. You're going to go underneath the cabinet. You're going to shut your emergency shutoffs off. Hopefully they work. If not, you'll have to shut the water off to the house. Turn that on, turn that off. A lot of faucets will have set screws underneath here. You have to grab and unscrew the bell housing. These, I like these styles. I really like these, to be honest with you. These are pretty simple. Just pop the caps off. I know this is a Delta faucet. It says Delta right on the front. Honestly, I'm not sure the style of it. I'm just going to stick a screwdriver in there. Take this handle off. It's one of the easier faucets, that's why I like Delta. I'm going to grab this. Keep this in mind too, if you squeeze this nut, it's going to be harder to unscrew versus grabbing the kind of the nut top, because you squeeze it to the threads. Unscrew that. Sometimes you got to take a picture. It doesn't matter which way these cartridges go in there. See, cold's on one side, hot and cold are different. Pop these out. Set them the same direction they come out. Now there's some little rubber cups and springs in a Delta down in the very bottom of those. I like using the big side of my 6-in-1 screwdriver, and you stick it in there, grab it. Tapered part of the spring pointed up. I think you can try to see that. And then you have your cup up on top. It sits down on the spring. You can put the new one on the tip of the screwdriver. Stick it back down in the hole. It's best to have another little screwdriver. Stick down in here and push it off. Take your finger and push it down. You put grease on here, grease in there, grease them threads, grease the new cartridges. Some of these cartridges have little wedges on. It does make a difference. The stems sometimes, they're not all quite universal. If you bought the faucet from Lowe's, it might be a little different than what you got from a supply house. You need to make sure it's the exact same kind of cartridge. Some cartridges you can pull apart and change the bottom side of them. Reuse, you know. I don't like doing that if I can help it, but in a bind you can pull the bottom. I'll show you with this hot one. There again, these nuts don't get super tight. They're not sealing anything. They're just holding the cartridge down. So this is a hot one. See, pop it apart. There's an O-ring in there that rides. Sometimes you can do that if you need to. The biggest thing that usually wears out is that cup down in the very bottom. Close that up. Put your handle back on. Tighten your screws back down. Sometimes them stems are brass, sometimes they're plastic. You know, each one's a little bit sometimes different. Pretty much the main reason you'd rebuild this faucet is either water's running out of here, out of your handles, or it's just dripping out the spout. reach down here, kick your water back on. Test it. I hope this video helps you out. Thanks so much for watching.